배웠습니다. Beverly Hills Sephora. It's my second time. Yesterday I came, and then today I was offered to do a free makeup by Dior, so I came back. So this is Sephora in Beverly Hills. I have no makeup on. I'm very excited. So before I'm gonna be introduced, this is the new Dior eyeshadow and bronzer, and this is the blush palette. I'm very excited that I can try this. And these are the foundations they're gonna put on me. This is Backstage Dior. Yes. 아, 화장 아무것도 안 하고 여기 하나 뭐가 나는데.
Yeah. She is on it. I love it.
I know. I'll be right back.
Hello.
My top thing.
Dior National Artist.
Our Master Artist for Dior. Pleasure meeting you.
I'm so sad that you can't do my makeup.
I know, because I have to teach a class. I have to teach a class. I would have loved to. You're in great hands. The team that are with me, they travel with me everywhere, and they're just incredible. I'm just excited that you get to really romance yourself with the beautiful products that are lightweight, and they outperform the technology as far as flashback, wearability, lightweight, which is really important because nobody wants to feel really heavily made up. And we'll teach you.
I heard that these products are home run this time.
Yeah, I mean, I believe from what I remember.
Bad thing about it?
Well, once again, the technology. You know, the fact that they're French milled, they're really fine milled, so they don't like gather on the skin. And it's Dior. It's luxury. It's an extension of course, Peter Phillips, who we work with very closely, and his drive and creativity, and he's so visionary. He wanted to make sure that the women that either were beginners at makeup or advanced were able to have a piece of backstage. And that's basically the whole romance behind it.
Who can go wrong with this color, right?
My favorite, and I love the peak packaging, so you can see the actual colors, and on the back all the colors and names and textures are there, so it's very user friendly. It does have the eye base right here, which is very silky, and that way it doesn't gather on the lid. It's a great product also to use on the bottom lash line so things don't travel. And I'm obsessed with this, and I bought a couple of them because I like to mix them all and create the perfect highlighter. So you'll basically create a flesh tone highlighter by mixing all the hues together. Great on the Cupid's bow and nose bridge. Great.
Not yet. I have anybody try that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They don't want to.
No, you just go. No, you just. Yeah, you swirl it around, and you're really gonna create the very neutral, not too yellow, not too pink, not too this, not too that highlighter. And then you can use them individually, like maybe the mother of pearl white under the brow, the yellowish gold in the inner cavity pockets to cancel out redness. Use the pink on the ball of the eye to brighten, and then use the bronze one in the crease. So you can still use these as your base and then anchor shadows on top. There's a lot of ways that she's going to show you how to use them. All right? Such a pleasure. Enjoy. Okay?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
All right. This is Heather. Hi. I'll be helping you out. Tell me your name again. Sophia. Sophia and Heather. Yes.
And Heather's been with us in Dior for
Since 2010.
yeah, we're going to talk about our
Yeah.
So
But
we
we look
have-
great because we use
I mean,
Dior.
hello.
So there's that.
it's like we're like preserving ourselves pretty much, with
I like to be
quality.
nicely tickled.
Yeah. And look how she used up the warm neutral shadow.
I did. I used you have the cool hair, but
Everything's on
yeah.
Yeah, and I was showing her how to just kind of like mix them all together and create that perfect neutral flesh tone
Absolutely.
highlighter, and then
Perfect.
use them individually. But you'll master it all. So have fun.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Have fun with your class. Okay.
Let me
So
grab my business card, one more.
Sure.
For you, so
absolutely.
I don't forget and run away later. Okay, let me give you other one.
Thank you. Fabulous. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So what brings you in here today? Do you want to have any particular look? Is there any
Actually,
anything you wanted to try?
I stopped by yesterday to buy Too Faced concealer, and then the cashier said, "Do you want to do a no makeup look from Dior tomorrow?" So I said, "Okay." No makeup? I come with no makeup? Maybe no. Yeah, I mean they'll do for you. So I'm prepared. No makeup.
Okay, perfect. What does your typical routine look like? How do you like to do your makeup just on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, if I start, I go all the way to the branding and everything.
Okay, so you like makeup, you enjoy it.
I like it.
Okay. Did you want to stick with a more kind of just light look on the skin today?
Yeah, whatever you use with this, that will be fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
our Backstage products are perfect for attaining just a very quick and easy look. A lot of them are, I mean, they're meant to be just used kind of on the go, great for touch-ups. Something that you can do quickly because they were all originally meant for backstage use, and backstage is fast, fast, fast.
Oh, okay.
So you can use fingers if you want for these. The textures are wonderful, blend really well together, very buttery. So we're gonna give you, I'm gonna pick out a foundation for you. Okay. We're gonna do just a very sheer finish.
Right.
And then I can show you just maybe a quick and easy look utilizing the contour palette, a little bit of the highlight, and then we can do some of the cool tone colors on the eyes. Sounds good? A couple different tones. We have a lot of undertones with this new foundation. So let me try just a little dab on and see where it
Before
takes us.
only linen was my shade.
Really? The 201?
Yeah, a little bit lighter than mine, but other than that, I can't really go with that because I can always darken up with the linen, but other ones are like cooking.
Yeah, well, it's 2018. We have
More?
a lot more tones now. Even a lot of the existing foundations, like the Forever and the Air Flash, has recently expanded the color collection.
really?
So I think it's nice because a lot of companies are realizing that there's a lot of different tones out there that we need
After
to.
a big thing with the other brand.
Absolutely.
This one is our winner. What is it?
So you are shade 2 Warm Olive. So it does have a little bit of a warm undertone to it that is just going to blend perfectly into the skin. I can't see where I put it, which is what you want. So you can see it in the skin that it's not the right shade. So this foundation looks fantastic, blended on with your hands. You can use a beauty blender. I think I'm going to start out just dabbing it on with my fingers, and then I'm going to use the beauty blender to kind of soften it from the skin. But you can use it with a brush, with fingers. It's really multi-purpose. I am wearing it today. I just slapped it on with my hands. Easy, easy. It's nice because this foundation is very soft. It just gives a very natural skin-like finish. It's kind of in the middle of the spectrum between a matte and a luminous, so just a very natural skin-like look.
I mean, before it was all matte and people wanted to do all glowy, and now the natural look is on the trend. Right?
Absolutely. People are definitely going away from the matte. It's summertime, it's warm here in LA. People are going more towards natural and glossy. It's funny how the seasons really change things up.
We need to have some trend in makeup too, so we can buy more.
Right? I know. Stop using what you already have. You need to buy this.
So I can review on my channel.
Everyone has their own products and their own techniques. It's interesting. Even people that are, trained the same way will still have their different spin on things. So I always love watching other artists, how they apply and getting little tips and tricks.
I think makeup is very personal.
It is. Yeah. It is very personal.
Same product, different feeling, different usage, different tools.
Absolutely. Definitely an art form. Really lets you be creative.
So as I'm older, I usually do medium to full coverage foundation. But these days, if I do a full coverage foundation, it looks very stuffy.
A little too heavy on the skin.
Heavy. And it looks like, oh, you're wearing a lot of makeup.
You don't need that. You have beautiful skin. You have very smooth, very soft skin, so you don't need to pile anything on your face.
I have some sun damage there.
But I mean, that's the good part about this foundation. It's such a thin texture that you can really just apply.
It doesn't have
SPF,
right?
There's no SPF. Okay. So I would suggest using something on top of it. There's a makeup setting spray with SPF that I really enjoy, just because I'm so fair skinned, I shouldn't be lazy, but I'm very lazy with SPF. So it's easy. You just spritz it, and you have your 50 on, and then you can get out the door.
I use Fula Sunsilk Drop these days.
Okay.
It's very nice. It's like a waterly serum. Doesn't feel like anything. Yesterday, I was going to the Hollywood Bowl, and then, okay, I want extra on my face, and then I put K Somerville SPF spray, so it held up pretty nicely.
Good. So this is the foundation just by itself. I think it looks very natural on the skin.
It is.
It just looks like your skin, but it's just a little bit more even toned. I like it because you can still see your skin, and then anywhere if you have areas of concern, like maybe around the eyes, or if you said you have a little bit of sun damage, we can just tap a little concealer on that. It's more concentrated, it's going to be more pigmented, so it's going to offer a little bit more correction. Then we can just apply that on top. But it should feel very light on the skin. It looks really nice on. It looks very natural on you as well. So you wanted to try the cool tone purples on the eyes as well? I'm going to first go in with the eyes, and then I'm going to do a little bit of the concealer around. So just even with your finger, you can use a brush if you want. The color in the corner is
it cream?
Yes, it's a cream primer. It's an eyeshadow primer. So you want to just dab that all over the lid. I take it from the lash line up to the brow.
Interesting.
And then depending on what type of technique you want to do with the eye, if you wanted to do a smoky, I would recommend using a little bit on the lower lash line as well. Pretty much anywhere you're applying the shadow, I'm going to do a little bit of primer. It's just going to help it glide on smoother, help the color show up a bit truer, and then prevent creasing.
Just by looking at it, I thought it was a matte transition color.
It looks like it could be, but it's definitely a cream primer. So, I am going to start with this tone right here. And a little bit cooler tone, a little light tone. And I am just going to kind of press that into the eye. Kind of just all over, just about up until the natural crease. And just pressing instead of swiping my brush, because we really want to press the shadow into the primer. I think with palettes, sometimes it can get easy to get like lost in the colors. Like sometimes, you know, I'll open up an eyeshadow palette and just spend too much time looking at the colors trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So an easy rule, if you want to do something, you know, fast and easy for every day, 3 colors is really all you need. You can do your base shade and then a little bit of color like in the crease and like towards the outer corners to give a little depth to the eye. And then I like to take a darker tone and kind of smudge that just at the lash line using it like a liner. So 1, 2, 3 tones, you can get just an easy sculpted look. And you don't have to think too hard about, you know, blending all these colors into the eye, which can take a lot more time. So just a light kind of pressing the color all over the lid. And I'm gonna go in with this deeper tone in the corner right here. Kind of more of a mauve. And then just kind of turning my brush on the side right here. I'm just gonna blend a little bit at the lash line and then at the outer corner. So just creating a little bit more depth to the eye. Open your eyes for me, Alphonse. Look straight ahead. Close.
I make several double eyelid.
It's okay. Sometimes when I'm doing my own shadow, I'll kind of open my eyes just to make sure we can see color placement. It's always a good trick. If you apply your shadow while still looking kind of straight ahead in the mirror, so you can just make sure that everything is visible. I'm just going to go in with a clean brush and just soften the edges.
So you're using all Dior brushes?
This brush is not a Dior brush. You might have seen.
I mean, that one was.
But the first one is a Dior brush. This one is not.
Sometimes I do mix e.l.f. or Real Techniques brush with the wing gloss brush, you know.
Oh yeah. I have Dior, hair. I have YSL, I have Real Techniques, I have e.l.f. You know, everyone has their favorites from the different brands, you know, at all different price points. Everyone has something good. So just because something isn't expensive doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. And vice versa, just because something, you know, is on the pricier side doesn't necessarily mean it's good. So it really forces you to kind of think outside the box and try products. Now I'm going to go in with a very thin little liner brush, and I'm going to go in with this deep kind of more plummy tone. Give the brush a good tap. And close your eyes for me. I'm just going to press that and kind of shuffle my brush just at the lash line. So we're using this as a liner. I'm still going to give a nice deep dark lash line, but it's going to be a little bit softer than using like a pencil or a liquid. And then I'm going to flip my brush up and I'm going to pull the color kind of up at the outer corner. And that's just really softening the line.
With this kind of foundation, you know, very natural one, I don't want to do a liquid liner.
Well, I mean, you definitely can, but if you wanted to, you know, stick with a more kind of natural, like, you know, not quite so crazy look, then this is a nice way to do it, just sticking with the rule of 3. And you still have a nice sculpted eye, but we only utilize 3 colors in the palette. So I place a little bit of the deeper tone just to the lash line. And I'm flipping my brush and just kind of softening the color and pulling it up. And I'm really mainly focusing this on the outer corner. Open this for me. And do a little cleanup under the eye, and then do a little concealing just under the eye. Love this. This is the undercover. Your shade is 021.
021. Always 021.
Yeah, always 21. The colors that end in 1 are more on the neutral, or more on the yellow side. They have a little bit more of a golden undertone to them. I like this concealer because it's very full coverage. It's waterproof. Doesn't crease, doesn't go anywhere.
I'll see about that. My under eyes are very cranky.
Really? Yeah, a lot of products definitely get into the creases under the eye, but I like this one because it stays put. And it is waterproof, so it's not going to go anywhere. More often than not, I'll really just apply this on myself, and on clients with finger, I like to kind of do just a very light, just a light patting motion. How long have you been vlogging?
Used to 5 years. I'm part of ITZY, so they have their own convention, Generation Beauty. Next weekend I'm going to San Francisco for the cocktail party and
Fun.
invitation to today's show. Just that flight and hotel I have to cover. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean,
It's still a nice little vacation. I'm going to take a little bit of that same deep kind of plummy tone under the eye, and I really just want to focus that just really on the outer corner. We're not going to do a full-blown smoky. We just want to make the eye look a little bit more uniform. And then a little bit just on the very tips of my brush with that medium tone as well. I'm just gonna drag that more into the eye. And then
All she used was this. Sneak peek.
I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, and then with the lightest tone, I'm gonna just dab a little bit. Just around the eye and on the high cheekbone.
Matte or?
It has a little bit of a glow. I think it looks very just natural on the skin. I'm gonna go in with a mixture of the two medium tones. And just do a little color and sculpting on the cheeks. Go onto the temple.
Did you study art?
I didn't. I actually went to school for business. I've just always loved makeup. I was the kid at the slumber parties that would want to do the makeovers when I was little. And I've just been doing it. I've been doing it for over 10 years, so I just love it.
I studied public administration, which is far from makeup, and I didn't really fall into this area until like 6 years ago.
Really?
I was hit by the car in the backside.
Oh my goodness.
So I was kind of resting in the bed for a long time, like 3-4 months, and watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow, what? People are doing this? There is a makeup in the drugstore?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Love YouTube. You can learn how to do anything and everything on YouTube.
So I actually did how to edit video through YouTube and started that.
I'm mixing the white tone and the peachy. And I'm just kind of placing this on the high cheekbone. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the pinky tone. Just do a little bit of that on the apples of the cheeks. It is rather pigmented, so you can almost use it like a blush with a glow.
Does it have a scent?
It shouldn't have a scent. I don't believe so. I just someone with fragrance just walked by.
Yeah.
I know, I smell it too.
Oh, yummy one.
These are great even with your fingertips and the shadows in the eyes, so it's a very multi-purpose. I'm even actually going to go in with a little bit of this kind of brownie tone, just a little bit in the crease. So you have a very cool look on the eyes. I'm just going to add just a little bit of warmth.
You know, sometimes face products are not really sticking up on the eyelid that well, but this one is kind of equal.
Yeah, you can absolutely use, they're meant to be used all over, so you can absolutely use them. Just make sure that you're starting with the primer, because I think that will make a difference. But I mean, that's pretty much true with any product that you're going to use around the eye. Let me do the mascara. I'm going to use our Lash Maximizer. Absolutely love this primer. It's a white base, but it dries clear. Just going to help even give more fullness, more volume.
My lashes are like
Itty bitty, which is why I like this, because it helps fake even more length. So eyes open, but look down. You have nice lashes. You've got a lot of lashes too.
not in one line, I think.
But they're there. You got them. Using a primer like this is a great way to fake even more lash.
Mi sono un pochino andato
I'm gonna grab a different mascara for you. I'm gonna get the Dior Overcurl. This one I absolutely love. So we have the primer on that's gonna help add some fullness. Yep, wrap it up. Yep, we're on now. I absolutely adore this mascara. This is the iconic Overcurl. It has the curved wand, so you get really, really close to the lash line, which I love, so it's gonna grab every last lash. This is great if your lashes are naturally straight, which mine are as well. It's nice because it's a fantastic curling mascara. A lot of curling mascaras will give you the initial curl, but then your lashes will kind of fall throughout the day. This is like your Wonder Bra for lashes because it's going to curl them and it holds them. Love it. Absolutely love it. Gives great volume. It's never clumpy.
Borrow the highlighting one to
Go right ahead, absolutely.
Thank you.
You have fluffy lashes.
Fluffy short untamed lashes.
Pardon me?
Fluffy short untamed lashes.
But you know what? Fluffy, short, untamed lashes look like a lot of volume. Because your lashes almost are kind of like in layers. It almost looks like you have your own false lashes built right in. Very, very light coat. No lashes on the bottom. Perfect. Have you ever tried the Lipglo before? Mm-hmm. You have? Okay. So you know about it. This is probably my very favorite product. I go through it like crazy. I absolutely love this. It's so hydrating. This is a fantastic product for easy on the go because you don't need to think about it. It goes with everything. Works with your own pH. Yeah, I will sit there and obsessively put it on just because I love it. We have a bunch of different tones now, but the original pink is the most popular. A great finishing touch, really to any look. Looks good on everybody. And whether you're doing a deep, dark, smoky eye, or just something very light and good for every day, this is absolutely perfect. You're easy, you're bright, you're glowy. Wasn't overly complicated.
So interesting. You didn't do any powder all over.
I didn't do any powder all over.
So it looks more glowy. Oh.
And then yeah, I did use glow products on your face, but you don't look shiny anywhere that you don't have a highlight. So you do have the highlight going on the cheeks, but you don't look, shiny all over.
Right.
If you're definitely, on the oily side, you can powder all over for sure. I skipped that step on you today though.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. I like your look.
Very natural. I skipped my brow, but it's not that bad, huh? I did microblading.
Oh yeah, you've got great brows.
Yeah,
you don't need to do a thing.
Tattoos. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, there. The left, no?
Oh, this is Dior.
Oh.
Where's the backstage end cap here?
It'll be on the enterprise now.
Oh, here we go. You're just came from another store. So, all right here.
Oh, okay.
And then up at Cash Wrap, if there's anything that you need today, we do have a little TOA, so a little baggie with some goodies in it.
Oh,
if there's anything that you wanted to pick up today.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy, my pleasure.
Thank you. 아이섀도우가 잘 색깔이 배합이 좋은 것 같아요. 여기 있는데 색깔을 이게 크림 베이스고 이거하고 이용을 하고 그 다음에 일로 내려오더라고. 그래서 이렇게 내가 주로 하는 그 테크닉하고 비슷하긴 한데 조금 바르는 부위가 달랐어요. 이렇게. So this was the eyeshadow. 얘는 뭐야? 이거는 lip palette. This is brow. Let me use some brow products. 아주 야리야리한 그런 거구나. 예쁘긴 예쁘네. 나는 사야 되겠네. So the eyeshadow palette I was using, 뭐 썼지? 이거 쓴 거 같은데? Cool tone. She was using a cool tone on me. So I use this, and this. 이렇게 세 가지 써가지고 포장했고, 이게 아이 프라이머. 그래서 좀 끈끈한 크림 프로덕트. 끈끈하지도 않네. 되게 특이하네. It's like velvety cream to powder. 오, 내 색깔인데 딱 어떤 게 더 예쁜가요? Let me see. 나는 이 색을 더 좋아하지. 이런 색깔 더 많이 쓰니까. I really like this one. 이게 아주 예쁘네. So face palette and cool tone.
How's it going over here?
Good. You did the cool tone with eyeshadow palette,
I did.
right? Yeah.
This guy right here.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, any of the above would really work with your coloring, but cool tones especially kind of bring out the golden tones in your eyes. So
Thank you.
super pretty. You're welcome.
여기 누드도 있지만. 오케이. 오늘은 덕분에 디올 덕분에 화장을 쫙 하고 갑니다. 눈 밑에 언더아이가 조금 크리징하고 있는데 지금 보니까 언더아이가 조금 크리징하는 것 같아서 컨실러는 모르겠고 클래스가 있었구나. 나이스. 그렇게 해서 화장을 딱 받고 나왔습니다. 화장이 어떤가요? 남한테 완전히 이렇게 다 맡겨보는 게 또 오래간만이네. 저번에 맥에서 하고. 그래서 네스카페에서 아이스커피를 하나 해갖고 나왔습니다. 오늘 날씨 너무 좋네요. 더운데 바람이 부는